Hey guys, your workout for today is a chipper and it's a long one. So your warm up is going to consist of first a 400-meter run. So you're just going to run for about 2 minutes, run for 1 minute out, 1 minute back. By now, this is day 49 or whatever of isolation. So everybody probably knows where a 400-meter run is. So do your 400-meter run. When you come back, we're going to do 5 to 10 reps of each of the movements in this workout to kind of prep you for the entire chipper. So that chipper is, I'm going to read it to you because it's long, right? So it's going to start with 100 sit-ups. From there, you're going to move into 80 no push-up burpees. We're being super nice with these burpees, right? We never make you do the push-up part of it. Probably don't get used to that coming up soon. Next, we got 60 prisoner step-ups, 40 kettlebell swings, 20 total kettlebell or dumbbell snatches, 40 total overhead waiter lunges, 60 one-arm floor presses, 80 V-ups, and then 100-foot handstand walk. If you don't have a handstand walk, it probably takes about 50 steps, 40 to 50 steps to do that handstand walk. So we'll set up to do shoulder taps instead, and you'll do 40 to 50 reps of the shoulder taps, and I'll show you some different options for that. So let's kind of sift through these movements and cover the ones that we kind of have to cover some different options for. And then if there's any questions afterwards, you guys can text us or call us or send out that Ferrum bat signal, and we'll get back to you with any help that you need. So 100 sit-ups, pretty straightforward there. I challenge you to not do the version of sit-up that you're most comfortable with, right? So if you're most comfortable with your legs straight out or your knees bent, maybe switch it up. Maybe do them butterfly style. Maybe do the opposite version of the one that you normally do. After that, we've got 80 no push-up burpees. I don't think I really need to cover that, but just in case, let's look at this thing real quick. Let me move this over. By the way, I'm going to be moving this camera all over the place, so I hope you guys are ready for that. So for the no push-up burpee, you're going to start standing. You're going to come down on the ground, hop back into a plank, hop back forward. Notice that I landed with my feet flat. And then you're going to stand and jump overhead. Super easy day there. We've got 80 of those reps. That's a ridiculous number of no push-up burpees. Next, 60 prisoner step-ups. So for the prisoner step up, man, I'm all over the place. So for the prisoner step up, hands behind your head, and you're just gonna step up on a box just like you normally would. Not too much of a mystery there, I don't think. Let us know if it is. Next, 40 kettlebell swings. So we've got some options for this kettlebell swing. This should be something that you may have to put down once or twice. Unless you're limited in weight anyway, and then maybe you can do them all unbroken, that's okay. So for the kettlebell swing, a few different options. We've got a two-handed Russian swing. We just swing it to eye level. We've got an American swing, where it goes all the way overhead. And then if you're like, Sean, dummy, this is week 7 or whatever, I don't even have a kettlebell. Cool, I gotcha. You probably got a dumbbell though. You're gonna hold it with 2 hands, and same thing. You either got a Russian style here, or you're gonna use your hips and drive it all the way up overhead. We've got 40 of those kettlebell swings. After that, you've got 20 kettlebell or dumbbell snatches. For the dumbbell snatch, it's gonna start on the floor. Both ends of the dumbbell are on the floor. Jump it all the way overhead, lock down arm at the top, bring it all the way back down, switch hands. Easy day there. If you gotta do it with a kettlebell, the kettlebell does not need to start on the floor. You can kind of treat it as almost like a swing. Elbow high, punch overhead. That one's a little bit challenging. If you have questions on that, hit me up on Facebook and I'll send you like a more specific video on kettlebell snatches to kind of help you with that. But just think about elbow high, turn, punch, and that'll keep that kettlebell from smacking into your wrist. After that, you got 40 overhead waiter's lunges. You may use a kettlebell or a dumbbell, either way. Dumbbell's gonna go overhead, and you're just gonna alternate legs. I would do 20 on one side, switch hands, 20 on the other. Then 60 one-arm floor presses. Try to rearrange this camera so I can see the floor, and so you guys can see my sweet pressing skills. So you may do these floor presses with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. I have a feeling you're still not gonna be able to see me, but it's okay. So you're gonna start, your feet can be flat on the ground, that's okay. I want you to think about rolling your shoulder blades back and down and creating that little arch under your back. Your elbow or your upper arm is about a 45-degree angle from your shoulder and your body. From here, you're just gonna press straight up and then control it on the way back down. We don't wanna drive that elbow into the floor. We want you to be safe and be able to control this up and down. So you'll do 30 per arm of those single arm floor presses. After that, we've got 80 V-ups, not a big mystery there, and then a 100-foot handstand walk. If you've got a handstand walk, you already know. I don't need to talk to you too much about that. Some other options that you could do. You could do a wall walk or kick up into a handstand. From there, you can either lift one hand at a time to simulate steps. You could touch your shoulders if you're super good at that. This is all upside down, kicked up against the wall. I'm not gonna do it for me here because I gotta talk to you at the same time, it's just weird. Another option, you can put your feet up on a bench or a box so that you're in that pike position, and you can do your shoulder taps from there. Same thing, for that pike position, right? We wanna have our butt as high up in the air as possible, and our hips should be over top of our shoulders, which are over top of our hands, right? What I kind of don't want is for you to just be in this like elevated plank position. I want you to walk your hands back so that you can be stacked over top of your shoulders. So to reiterate this workout one more time, we've got 100 sit-ups, 80 no push-up burpees. You're welcome. 60 prisoner step-ups. Remember, for the prisoner step-ups, hands behind your head, just normal step-ups. Make sure you open your hips at the top, right? Squeeze your butt. Don't give me those weak step-ups. 40 kettlebell swings, 20 kettlebell or dumbbell snatches. And this is total reps there, right? So not per arm. 40 overhead waiters lunges. Again, you can split those up between arms. 60 one-arm floor presses, 80 V-ups, and a 100-foot handstand walk, or 40 to 50 shoulder taps or weight shifts, in whichever version of that you decide to do. Let us know if you guys have any questions. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' times on this workout. Let's go.